Good morning, student. In the today lecture, we are discussing cardiovascular system, or in other words, circulatory system. In this lecture, we are going to study about what is cardiovascular system and what is the physiology of heart. The cardiovascular system having components like the parts of heart and the circulation of cardiovascular system, which is going through systemic and pulmonary circulation. Then the function of various parts of the cardiovascular system. Then we study the physiology or anatomy of the heart. So cardiovascular system is a system which is known as a circulatory system. The chief organ of cardiovascular system is heart. In that pump blood through the body, the heart connect to vascular system of the body and it is known as a closed system. It is designed to transport the oxygen and nutrients to the cell of the body and remove carbon dioxide and metabolic waste product from the body. The component of cardiovascular system, the heart is a chief organ of the cardiovascular system. The heart pumps the blood composed of four chambers. These are further known as two atria and two ventricles. The heart provides the driving force for cardiovascular system. Along with the heart, there are so many blood vessels which are connected with the heart. The blood vessels are the type of tube. These are known as artery and arteriole, which carry the blood from the heart to all parts of the body. The arteries serve as distribution channel to the organ. The other type of blood vessel, these are called vein, which carry blood back from tissue to the heart. The veins serve as a blood reservoir, collect the blood to return it to the heart. The blood capillary, which will be formed a network of fine vessels connecting the arteriole with the venule. The blood capillaries are the site of exchange of gases, means oxygen and carbon dioxide and nutrients with waste product between the foot and tissue. The cardiovascular system actually made up of two major circulatory systems acting together. There are mainly two sides. The first is known as right side and second is known as the left side. In case of the right side, the heart pumps blood to the lung through pulmonary artery, pulmonary capillary, then return blood to the left atria through the pulmonary vein. The left side of the heart pump blood to the rest of the body through aorta, artery, arteriole and systemic capillaries. And lastly, then return the blood to the right atrium through venule and great veins. As we see in the picture, it will show the heart having two type of colors they are designated. One is blue and secondly red. The structure will be shown in that the heart will showing the four chamber of the heart, two upper and two lower. The atria and ventricle, these are. Then there are the pulmonary artery which are connected to the lung. Then as we see the aorta, that is a main capillary which will be supply itself blood to the heart. In cardiovascular system, blood pass through two circulation. one full circulation consists two circulation together. First one we know as systemic circulation starts in the left ventricle of the aorta, lead to systemic artery, then systemic capillaries, systemic vein. Afterward, it will go through the superior and inferior vena cava, then lastly end to the right atrium. The second is known as pulmonary circulation, that will be include the lungs. It starts from the right ventricle, then pulmonary artery, pulmonary capillaries, then end at the left atrium. Systemic and pulmonary circulations, as you see in the diagram, the left side or the right side. In that, the red color will be designate the venule structure, whereas the blue that will show the, as we see in the figure will be show the pulmonary circulation of the blood. So as you see this slide, there are two type of measure. These are known as superior vena cava or inferior vena cava. The blood will be collected with the help of superior and inferior vena cava, then it will enter into the heart. In the heart, primarily it will enter into the right atrium. From the right atrium, it will be passed through the tricuspid valve, then enter into the right ventricle. From the right ventricle, it lead to pulmonary artery, then lung capillaries, where the blood will be pure as lead to pulmonary vein, then enter to the left atrium, from their mitral valve, then enter into the left ventricle, then it will be enter into the aorta. With the help of aorta, the blood will travel to all part of the body. The circulatory circulation, as we see in the diagram, the heart and how the heart will be work. The circulatory system is a itself system. The blood will be provide itself to the heart to work properly. Apart from the other circulation like systemic circulation, pulmonary circulation, portal circulation or cerebral circulation. Then lastly, coronary circulation. From this point, the systemic circulation having a high resistance circuit with large pressure gradient between the artery and vein. The heart pump and should not discriminately, so blood is not a pure Newtonian blood. The basic function of the cardiovascular system, the first, heart. The left side of heart having a high pressure side act as a pressure pump. It will pump the blood into systemic artery at a sufficient pressure that drive blood to the tissue. On the right hand side, that is a low pressure side, blood into pulmonary artery at lower pressure that drive blood into the lung. There are two type of blood vessels. These are called artery and vein. The artery like aorta and pulmonary artery, they are elastic artery having a property of stretch and recoil. So in case of ventricle contraction, the blood ejected into them and energy is load at the wall. So during the ventricular relaxation, the diastole will be formed. Energy released causing elastic recoil of the wall, resulting a continuous blood flow through the tissue. The arterioles resistance valve act as variable resistor that will regulate the amount of blood flow into the capillary. The arterioles are considered taps regulating blood flow to the tissue. On the other hand, the normal function of cardiovascular system maintain a homeostasis. That means a constant optimum internal environment. Homeostasis is maintained by continuous adequate blood flow to the tissue. As we see the anatomy of heart, the other aspect that is called physiology of heart. Heart is a great central pump of the cardiovascular system. It will lie on the left side of the thoracic cavity behind the sternum between right and left lung and covered by a fibrous sac that is called pericardium. The heart is a hollow muscular organ. The walls composed of muscle, these are called cardiac muscle or we know as myocardium. The heart having a mainly cardiac chamber. The heart consists four chambers, two atria, these are called right and left, separated by a interarterial septum. On the other hand, two ventricles, right and left ventricle, separated by a intraventricular septum. The left wall of ventricle three times thicker than the wall of right ventricle. The ventricular myocardium or the wall is a thicker and stronger than the atria. Both atria completely separated from ventricular muscle by a fibrous ring called atrioventricular ring. The atria having main two functions act on as a blood reservoir for blood returning back to the heart. They act as pump. Atrial contraction pushes 25% of blood filling the ventricle during ventricle diastole. The right ventricle push blood into pulmonary artery and the left ventricle push the blood into aorta during ventricular systole. Cardiac valves having there are four types of valves which are present. Two are called atrioventricular valve between the atria and ventricle, called a tricuspid valve which are between the right atrium and right ventricle, the mitral or tricuspid valve between left atria and their left ventricle. There are two semilunar valves. These are called aortic valve between the left ventricle and aorta. The valves open or close depending upon pressure gradient of blood on both sides of the valve. The atrioventricular valve open when the atrial pressure becomes higher than the ventricle pressure, and these valves close only when ventricular pressure becomes higher than that of the atrial pressure. The semilunar valve become higher than the atrial pressure. The right ventricle pump large volume of blood at low pressure through pulmonary circulation. If right ventricle must eject the blood against high pressure for prolonged period, then it may be considered as if there will be a pulmonary disease. The left ventricle pumps blood through systemic circulation. The left ventricle is essentially pressure generator. The blood flow from the heart. During ventricular systole, blood is pumped into circulation. During systole or during diastole, pumping of blood stop and ventricle get filled with the blood. In this way, the flow of blood from ventricle into systemic and pulmonary circulation is an intermittent flow. The heart rate. The heart rate under neural control means cardiac sympathetic afferent activity increase the heart rate, whereas parasympathetic afferent impulse decrease the heart rate. A normal adult male beats regularly a rate of 70 to 75 beats per minute. The normal range of heart rate between 60 to 100. The stroke volume of each ventricle average 70 ml of blood in the diagram as we see from the right atrium. The right ventricle shows the systemic circulation and pulmonary circulation, how it will supply the vena cava and then from other systemic organ. A circulation of blood through heart, as we discussed earlier, means from superior vena cava or inferior vena cava. They will enter through the right atrium, then lead tricuspid valve, right ventricle, pulmonary valve, pulmonary artery, then lead to lung, from lung it to the left atrium, left ventricle, then left ventricle to the aorta, and then it will lead to the rest of the body of the blood. The blood vessels having a five type of, these are elastic vessel, low resistance vessel, high resistance vessel, exchange vessel or capacitance vessel. The type of blood vessel as we see, the capillary and vein. They are, when microscopically we see, they are parts of the artery and vein as we see in the tunica externa, that is the external side. After that, tunica media, tunica intima and lumen. After that, inside the lumen, the flow of blood will be moved continuously. In that, as the differentiation of a vein and artery. The veins further divide into venules as the artery further divide into arterioles. Then the peripheral resistance, important factor generating and maintaining arterial blood pressure. Vasoconstriction of small vessels increase the peripheral resistance, while vasodilation decrease the resistance and lower the pressure. The pressure drop graphically as we see in the large artery, then small artery, then arterial, capillary, then venules. The elasticity and musculature. Wall of the left ventricle is much thicker than the wall of the right ventricle. The thickness of the wall reflects pressure load on the ventricle. The another part is heart sound, generated by beating of heart and resultant flow of blood through it. In cardiac, may use a stethoscope to listen the unique and distinct sound of the heart. In a healthy adult, two normal heart sounds often described. These are called lub and dub. They are occur in a sequence with the each heartbeat. These are the first heart sound and second heart sound produced by closing the atrioventricular valve and semilunar valve. The function and characteristic with the blood only liquid. It is a fluid connective tissue form element in two types cell and cell fragment and a liquid intracellular matrix that is called plasma. The average volume of blood in a healthy adult is about 5 liters or 8% of the body weight. Blood having so many type of function as we discussed earlier, the transportation means the blood transport oxygen and nutrient to the cell. It will inhale the oxygen and exhale the carbon dioxide. Regulate, maintain the stable body temperature, pH value, water and electrolyte level. Blood prevent by clotting the fluid loss. White blood cell act as a defense mechanism against the microorganism by a mechanism of called that is phagocytosis. The cardiac functions are measured in the form of blood pressure, electrocardiogram, in other words we call ECG, then a stress test and angiography. The blood pressure measures a fluid pressure within the system. The blood pressure is mainly two types that is called systolic blood pressure and diastolic blood pressure. In case of systolic blood pressure that is we generate by the contraction of the heart whereas diastolic occurs between the contraction. Systolic blood pressure reflects the amount of work the heart is performed. The diastolic one indicates the amount of peripheral resistance encountered. Arterial pressure increases with the age. The diastolic blood pressure more than the systolic blood pressure with age and major blood pressure. As we see the electrocardiogram, it will show the atrial depolarization and ventricular depolarization and ventricular repolarization. The atrial depolarization will be indicated in the electrocardiogram as a PR interval or the ventricular depolarization as we see the QRS duration. And in case of ventricular repolarization, the QT interval which will be shown by electrocardiogram. There are certain stress tests and the electrocardiogram when we see during the exercise, then the workload on the heart will show in the stress test segment. Those are carried out by V4, V5 and V6. In other words, pathologically the stress test as the workload on the heart. The coronary angiography is a coronary angiogram is a type of dye that visible by an X-ray machine injected into the blood vessel of the heart. The machine rapidly takes a series of images offering look at your blood vessel. The angiography means a cardiac catheterization inject dye into the heart, the X-ray to examine blockages. As we see in the diagram, the coronary angiogram will be shown. The catheter will be introduced, then the artery, the plaque and dye will be injected. The show the plaque between the blood vessels, which will be show the narrowing diameter or the narrow the internal environment of a vein. Thanks a lot. Have a nice time.